Nice.
Okay, here to talk about this and other stories from the week are the comedian and judge on the Supreme Court of Comedy on DirecTV, the fabulously funny Don Herrera, and Amy Palmer, a senior editor with Touch Weekly, and comedian extraordinaire Tommy Davidson. Okay, guys.
Look how handsome he is.
No, that was a teeth test because her teeth are so white. I'm like, let me try mine.
But yours will look whiter. You know, the contrast.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Now, why
I still had to test that out, though. I didn't want to look like a Pittsburgh Steeler, you know what I mean?
So why are they in Miami Beach? Aren't they Jersey people or what?
Well, here's the genius of MTV.
They ran out of ecstasy.
Well, because it did so well, they didn't want to stop filming. But when they stopped filming, it was wintertime. So they had to take the kids to some place where there was sunshine, and that was Miami.
It was the coldest winter they ever had in Miami, too.
Well, it doesn't matter. These kids
are the
were...
breaks.
I find these kids riveting. I'm telling you, I couldn't watch it. They said, "Did you ever see the show?" I go, "No, I know about it."
You can't watch it?
I couldn't watch it. I mean, I'm glad for them. They make some money.
Yeah.
But it's like watching guys I grew up with.
That's right.
Acting
Yeah,
stupid.
but the genius is that these kids grew up with reality television, so they're branding themselves. I mean, if you look at the situation, he's one of the guys on the cast, if you don't know.
Oh, yeah,
he actually has a DVD. The situation.
Not like Snooki, but I love it.
Yeah.
He has a DVD coming out. He has hair gel.
She's a style icon.
And now
the thing, that loop on top of the head there, they're all using it. Vera Wang used it in one of her model shows.
They're making a lot of money.
These kids are smart.
They're making money.
They may look dumb, but they're smart. Trust me.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Well,
I wouldn't. I think that they're just playing the game, and they're smart enough to play the game.
I think they're smart enough to know that they need to make money now because they have a shelf life.
Right, exactly. Now, when the president was on The View yesterday...
By the way, the president, when I saw you talking to the president, it took me back all those years ago going, the president knows Joy's name. The president, he says, it was unbelievable.
You sound like my Uncle Joe.
I swear that's what I felt like that. I'm going, oh my God.
Yeah, I know. I got some calls like that. Imagine if your mother was alive. You know, one of those. Anyway, when he was on, and I had a chance to ask him about exactly this, Snooki. So let's watch it. Should Snooki run as mayor of Wazilla?
I gotta admit, I don't know who Snooki is.
You know? Now, you know, Tom, what do you think? I mean, isn't it a plus to not know Snooki?
Yeah, it's kind of a plus, but he always has an answer. If you gave him time, you know, he rhymes everything. Well, Snooki should have cookies.
What is he, Nipsey, President Nipsey Russell?
I mean, he's really fast, you know what I mean?
Update the references a little bit.
No, this show is in a time warp.
Red Buttons reference.
Well, I have to just say, I was really glad to know that he did not know who Snooki was. It just made me feel
Yeah, I
better.
felt better.
I leaned into the TV. If he knows who Snooki is, I want to know, too. You know?
Yeah, I say. Now, the father, this is what Snooki's father said. What is it that draws you to my daughter? Be honest, because it's very hard for me to see what it is. She don't sing. She don't dance. I don't want to say she don't have talent. And then his voice trails off. So, what does she have?
She's every girl. That's what she has. I think
she's hotter than every girl.
What? She's hotter.
Have you seen every girl?
She's got a rap when she drinks and she's wild.
I think that she's entertaining. I think you know a girl like Snooki. I mean, if you're from the neighborhood, you know a girl from Snooki.
At the end
that's
of
like
the night,
Snooki, and that's it.
At the end of the night, I want a girl like Snooki. I do. I want someone who I know it's going to be one night. That's it.
Yeah.
Big fight at the end, which is a relief, so I can watch Sports Center. Yeah, you're right.
But let me tell you about Snooki. She is getting so famous that I actually read a quote where she said, I like to hang out with famous people because normal people now get freaked out when they see me. So Snooki, I don't think you're going to be hanging out with her anytime soon.
This is worse than black people. What's her real name?
Her name is Nicole Pelosi. Or
Okay,
or something.
we'll just go with Snooki.
Yeah.
Snooki.
All right, let's go to Leonardo DiCaprio, all right? Leonardo DiCaprio is going to star in a new film being directed by Mel Gibson, but he told Mel he was quitting, and Mel's response was, yeah, but first you me. Okay. All right, so what do you know about this thing, Amy?
Okay, so
What's the name of the picture? It was about Vikings.
We don't know, but what we do know is that Leonardo DiCaprio was apparently obsessed with Vikings, and he has been for years. So he was looking for a Vikings
I like the horns on their helmets.
And
You can hold them, you know.
Yeah.
The handlebar. You got handlebars there, what? Handlebars.
So he's obsessed with Vikings, and he was so happy that this project came into his world. And now with the whole Mel Gibson scenario, he's saying, you know what, I'm opting out. So
He's the first person in Hollywood, basically, to publicly distance himself
well, actually,
from Mel
his
Gibson.
agency did. His William Morris Endeavor.
Harry Emanuel.
I knew it would be the agency. 'Cause
Yeah.
I want to be in the movie, but it's Vikings. So unless they're from Minnesota, unless they're from
That's
Minnesota,
true.
I can't do it. You know what I mean?
What I loved about it with Gibson's thing was actually his acting is much better than his reality personality. Do you know what I mean? Like the way he was overacting, nobody, son of a bitch.
Yeah. And the breathing, yeah.
You dirty whore.
Yeah.
It's like if he was doing that in the film, they go, no, take it back, make it a little real. You know, make it.
That's right. That is so true. But what about the Viking community? Aren't they going to be upset?
Viking community.
This was their big chance.
Good point.
Have you ever met a Viking?
No, I haven't.
They're all named Anderson. Anderson Cooper. He might be a Viking, for all we know.
I lived in a Viking neighborhood for a while in Philadelphia.
Okay, now Chelsea, you lived in a Viking neighborhood?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
We moved out of a Byzantine neighborhood.
Okay, now Miss Chelsea Clinton is getting married, as we all know, this weekend, and the Clintons have gone all out. Okay, yet Hillary is still on the job as State Secretary of State. She's still working. I heard that she has a Viennese table going on the Gaza Strip.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this thing on?
Is this thing on?
Why do some have this?
Yeah, a few
Wedding of the year. Yeah. It's huge. It's apparently $2 million, $15,000 for her dress by Vera Wang, which brings us right around to Snooki with the bump, because Vera Wang had all of the
That's
models.
right.
Vera Wang.
Vera Wang, what a name.
Just like saying that. You know, I used to date Chelsea, right? And a lot of people, I don't want to start a big controversy on national television. Very good kid. The father was a little rough with me. It was embarrassing picking her up at the White House, taking her to the movie and stuff, but I'm glad for her. It didn't work out. I'm so going to say it.
She's marrying a Jewish guy.
Good for her. At least she's marrying an intelligent guy.
Very smart. We don't know he's
Jews are very
intelligent.
smart.
He's Jewish.
Jews are smart. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to say it. The Jews are
smart.
the smartest people I know.
Converting.
Doctors and whatnot.
She's not converting. Not like Ivanka Trump.
Doesn't she have to?
What?
No,
He's not religious.
Who?
Ivanka Trump married a religious Jewish guy, and she took the mikvah. She's got a kosher home, the whole nine.
Makes me want to plot.
I'm telling you.
I fell when I hear that.
Now, President Obama was not invited to the wedding, which I thought was a little bit of a diss myself, but that's me.
Well, he wasn't invited because I think it's all about Chelsea, and I think the Clintons really wanted it to be her day.
I'm sick of hearing that.
Well,
It's not all about Chelsea, and also, it's not only about Chelsea. It's about her mother, too. When I got married, it was about my mother.
But could you imagine being Chelsea Clinton and having Bill Clinton as your father and Hillary Clinton as your mother? I mean, for one day, can it just be about me?
Okay, then why invite Barbara Streisand
We
and
don't
Steven
know.
Spielberg?
Those are rumor guests. We don't know if they're actually coming.
That's great.
That's supposedly
We don't
they're
know.
coming.
Yeah,
Ted
that's a good
Turner,
point.
yeah, he's a close friend of
Yeah,
Chelsea.
right.
Really, Brad.
They used to play ball together.
And the Gores are not invited either. Nor Socks the cat or any of the masseuses. Nobody. All right.
Monica Lewinsky, she got invited?
No, I don't think so.
Didn't
Or
work?
Linda Tripp, no. Thanks, everybody. Check out Tommy Davidson in the upcoming I Am Comic DVD. Plus, catch Don Herrera at Harris in Atlantic City on September 4th. We'll be back in a minute. Thanks, guys.